shit so crazy, shit so crazy, shit so crazy, shit so crazy, shit so crazy.
Yeah, sipping that what you call it, yeah. And he got me.
Whoa, boy, wasn't that a wild ride? Yo, I'm not gonna put you through a time lapse of me assembling this thing. You guys are big enough to read the directions too, like I did, so you can figure it out. Check it out, schematics, get it done. I did, however, get a time lapse of the entire process of assembling this bad mother, and if you're somewhat interested, or if there's enough interest, maybe I'll post a separate video, because I don't know, maybe it'll help some people. But it's a lot of footage to edit, it's a lot of time lapse I don't want to add to this video, because this video is going to be some meat and potatoes, man, I tell you what. So today we're making a vapor blaster. We're taking this sandblasting cabinet and retrofitting it with some parts. First up, 4,300 gallon per hour, 1.5 horsepower trash pump. It's got to be a trash pump. It's got to be able to deal with sand, grit, stuff like that. Something you'd use in an aquarium. Cheapest one's on eBay. It's like 68 bucks or something like that, plus shipping. Depends on which one you get, but this one seems pretty stout for what it is. Next up from eBay, you will need a check valve. So the check valve's got to be one direction and 3/8, I guess, is what we're gonna go with on this one. You're gonna have to cinch it down on the hose itself. That brings me to the next point. Hose, I get from Home Depot. It's gonna be a 5/8 inner diameter. It's just some kind of like, I don't know, you could probably find it in, I think it was in the plumbing section, I don't really remember. Also at Home Depot, I had to get some couplers and stuff. You've got to make a T, and I'll explain why later, but this is the fitting that comes with your trash pump is what you need for this. So once you get your trash pump, you can move to the T building. So quiet on the set. I've got my T here. Yours is going to be different somehow or another, but essentially you need to be able to get onto here, and I'll show you how I achieve that with all these couplers and such. You're going to need some barb fittings or plastic fittings, whatever you choose. Sorry, brass fittings is what I meant to say. I chose brass because I wanted them to last longer. And then we have our nozzle. Our nozzle itself is an 8mm, I think it's boron carbide, and it's from Amazon. I Amazon this one. You can get them on eBay, same thing. You're gonna need some cable ties, and there's some other various things that I'm probably forgetting. Oh, also you're gonna need glue for the PVC pipe, silicone, or sealant like this, 100% waterproof you're gonna want, so you can seal all these, goober them up, seal all these in your actual sandblasting cabinet, because you want it watertight and you don't have to deal with that. Hose clamps, I just have like a box from Harbor Freight that I'm gonna use. We're here, we're doing it. It's been a minute, I've been sleeping on this video. Literally haven't posted a video in almost a month, it feels like, and I'm sorry for that, but hopefully this inspires you guys to get going on your projects, because I have to use it to get inspired to get going on mine. I got some crusty Brembos that need some work here, boys, and I've got some powder ready to go on them, so I'm kind of like holding myself back. So let's get to it and see how this goes.
Sipping that what you gon' call it, Rockies unfolding my wallet. And he got me feeling honest, attitude just like a toddler. She get it brain like a scholar, I make a little bitty holler. Judge wanna give me slaughter, I'm thinking you out of order. Said I got no time to waste, if you gon' copy, just keep up the pace. I get that big and that hard, no chase. Long that Joe do not come with no shit. It's not my birthday, but I get the cake. Niggas who broke away got something to say. Call us stay farming, not talking to Jay. Shots of that money got me still awake. Talk down, baby, I'ma go get what I want. Money with came with an ounce. No, said he won't race and he lost. I only race for that big slip. Shorty, I just got you a new car. Now we go zoom in that farm. Tag on by like we Jordan. 23 years back.
There it is. This is the setup. You just watched this getting glued together. Let me go and explain this a little bit further into detail for you. I've got the pump float attached to the actual thing here hanging so that it's always on, always running, because it will auto shut off of it if it gets to a point. I think I have it set up right. We'll find out as soon as we kick this mother on. We have our T installed. This barb here coming out, here is going to be our actually like our agitator. Basically it's going to shoot less than what you would normally have, because I only have 3 holes that are 3/16 in diameter. I've got the line plugged. Basically it's going to shoot bursts of water and aggregate at the bottom of the bucket, so that maybe in an attempt to like stir up the aluminum oxide or the glass bead or whatever you're using media wise, doesn't rest on the bottom of the bucket. So that's what we're doing with that unit here, more in detail. We have some conduit hangers trying to keep it off the bottom, and that's it. I mean, the way you drill your holes is important. You do want to get that whirlpool effect. So I've got one going this way, one going this way, and one going this way, kind of at a downward diagonal. It's a weird angle. It was weird drilling them. This moist man here. Fast forward, I don't know, 3 months. I started this project, I feel like in February, maybe March, early COVID 2020, and I wasn't happy with the outcome, and that's why I've kind of been holding it in. I was really excited for it originally, because I thought it was going to do a lot better, but I'm having efficiency issues. My compressor just doesn't hold enough air, doesn't have the CFMs to actually keep up with. Sorry, somebody just like drove by with a trailer and just jumped. I don't know what it jumped on. It just jumped in the road. It's a jank trailer, dude. It just hopped like a bunny hop. Only the trailer bunny hop. There's nothing in the road. Look, now I'm wigged out. Is there like a board in the road? Dude's trailer just bunny hopped. I'm not even joking. Oh yeah, rip to the lizard, dude. He passed away shortly after I filmed that video. He was scurrying around. Yeah, no bumps in the road. No bumps. Dude's trailer can do a bunny hop. Anyway, segue from the Vapor Blast. Efficiency. Tank's not big enough. Tank's not big enough. I need more tank, no more motor, I need more pump. This is good. This unit's sick. I'm really thankful for it, and it's worked so far. I can get some done here and there, and it's a long process because it's hot. And then having to work in here with no AC, turning this on, and I can't wait. I gotta wait. It's only 8 o'clock yet, I believe. Let me double check. Yeah, 8 o'clock, and neighbors aren't gonna be up. Actually, it's Friday. I could probably get away with it today, but I forget that it's Friday. But let's go through the setup here. Let's walk through our first start, I guess. This isn't my first start, but your first start. You got your pump submerged. You got your dirt water in there. It looks a lot murkier than it should be. It really doesn't look that way when you first get it going. And then we have our airline here. And we have our electric plug-in over here. So we're kind of distanced away. If you had your plug-in for the pump, I mean, I don't think that it matters for the actual pump, because obviously it's submersible, but when you have the actual outlet, kind of keep the outlet like cognizant of where you're, because I have a little trail that comes off of this thing of water that just dumps out the garage here and into the, well, not into the street. It probably dries before it even hits the street. It's so hot, guys. I'm sorry. Bear with the moist man here. We're working through it. We wanted to get this video out for a while, and I've been putting it off. So we're here, we're doing it, and I'm excited to be finishing this one off. Now let's get to the nitty gritty. We've got set aside here is part of my intake manifold, where the tumblers normally would be, or the TGVs would normally be, but this is a version 7 manifold. So we have a piece of flash breaker tape here, giving us a nice edge. Not very straight, because I can't cut very straight for some reason, but we're gonna work on this arc right here. I'm gonna hit this arc with
She get it burn like a scholar. I make a little bitty holler. Judge wanna give me slaughter. I'm thinking you ought to order. Sipping out what you gon' call it. Rackets unfolding my wallet. And he got me feeling honest. Attitude just like a toddler. She get it burn like a scholar. I make a little bitty holler. Judge wanna give me slaughter. I'm thinking you ought to order.
bubbling. So we're bubbling. Vision obscured. Okay. Kind of dusty still because we shot air at the end there. So, all right. Let's see what we're working with, huh? I don't know. I hadn't actually done this yet, so I'm actually seeing what I'm seeing now. It's looking a lot better than it did. I spent So I spent about 5 minutes on that part in that little area. Now with the other Y nozzle, I think I'll spend about 40 seconds in that area, but the efficiency is the thing that's the issue again. So now I want to show you that I'm happy, because all this time I was in my head thinking that the quality of this thing was subpar and that I didn't do it right, and I didn't do it enough. Just didn't get it done right? So problem was I didn't know the technique. The technique for sandblasting with the vapor blaster is a little bit more lengthy and you got to take a little bit more time, but my efficiency was also poor. So we know this, we know the issues we got to fix. We're going to fix them, and we're going to get there. But now look at this, about 5 minutes, and you can see brand, it's clean. It looks like clean material. I didn't put any stripper on this, nothing. Just straight material. Aluminum oxide, nice smooth finish. And honestly, I'll probably keep these silver. I'm not gonna powder coat these, but this looks really good, so I'll clean these up fully. Man, that's a surprise, because I was like 5 minutes in. I don't know, I hope this looks good, because it's not looking good so far, but yeah. And obviously it's not gonna get rid of all the gashes from screwdrivers and stuff that are on the part from before, but that's solid. I'm happy with that, man. That's something I can work with. That's a tangible success story there. You can see discernible differences, and I really like that. Wow. Don't you love it when a plan comes together and you just wait for 3 months to find that it actually came together? Instead of dwelling on it for 3 months, next time just research it a little bit more in depth before you walk away. That's my advice from this video, aside from maybe get some air conditioner in your garage action, because it's only getting hotter. It's let's do the weather report. What time is it? Oh, it's Friday, July 10th. The time is 8:36. Now, I don't have the weather app on my phone, but I wish I did. So Google, if you're listening, put the weather app on my phone. Wow, that's a surprise. I'm just drenching because I'm fat. It's 96 degrees. That's it. That ain't bad, boys. Sus. It's 96. That's it. Excessive heat warning 5 hours ago. What do we got here? 10 a.m. to Saturday 10 p.m. What's excessive heat considered? Afternoon temperatures of 107, 120 expected. 120 is gonna cook me, guys. Look at me now, it's 96. This is fucking ridiculous. Guys, I gotta get on top of my health. Let's do it together. Let's all start working out. We're gonna show progress. You're just gonna see my progress through the videos over time, but I've gotta change this. It's not right. Anyways, back to what we're here for. The vapor blaster turned out solid. Damn, I just need that Y nozzle and a bigger compressor, and I'm really cooking with gas. But at any rate, it comes down to that time of the video. I appreciate you watching. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to sit here with me and enjoy my shenanigans. If you haven't subbed, I'd appreciate it if you did sub. It would help me get to where I want to be with the channel in terms of goals I have for the year. At any rate, thank you for your time. If you don't want to sub, I understand. Yeah, I understand. I swear I do. Anyways, enjoy the simple things. Don't get too crazy out there. Be safe, everyone. Thanks for watching.